Hello everybody, it is I, Damian Hollow. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to another episode of Carnage Dojo. We are kicking things off here with Ian Andrews, the pride of Ireland, making his way down to the ring. I mean, Ian has been frequently appearing here in Carnage Dojo. Has had some pretty good matches, but unfortunately fails to get the win when it matters. And his opponent, the leader of the Chaos Club, the fallen god, Chris Omega. Chris Omega recently having some words to say at an ACW show, still having some unfinished business with Mal, from what it looks like. So here we go. Matchup has begun. And Chris immediately gets thrown into a corner there by Ian. Ian tries a backspin kick, doesn't work. Slap to the face there, but the low kick is blocked. Nice dragon screw from Ian. And there's Ryan and Shane on the outside. Irish whip from Chris. Ian holds onto the ropes. Nice punch to the face. Low kick there, miss. Another punch to the face there from Ian. Clubbing blow to the back there from Chris. And a knee to the arm. And now throws Ian right into the corner. Big clubbing blow to the back. And a chop right to the top of the head there from Ian. Drags Chris away from the ropes. And now just firing punches straight to the face. But Chris escapes that predicament. Irish whip from Ian. Oh, lariat ducked there by Chris. And there's a super kick right to the back of the head. Ian with a nice suplex throw. But now Chris throwing Ian right into the corner. An elbow to the chest there from Chris. And now some kicks to the gut. Rolls him over for a pin. One. Only a one count. Ian with a body slam. Follows it up with a nice roll up there. One. Only on one count. Now throws Chris into a corner. Now shoulders to the gut there from Ian. And he lifts him up. Nice deadlift German suplex, but too close to the ropes there with that bridging pin. And here we go. Strike exchange between Ian and Chris. Ian wins the exchange and now drags Chris away from the ropes. Elevated Boston Crab locked in, but it's not enough. Chris managing to escape there, and there's a flurry of strikes there from Chris, taking down Ian. Goes for a pin. One. Only a one count. Look at this, another flurry of strikes there. And followed up by a nice submission hold here from Chris. Ian gets out of it, though. And a punch to the gut. Ian goes up top. Elbow drop. Now dragging Chris away from the corner. Falls up with an elevated Boston Crab. I think Ian went for a chop there. He missed, but he lands that forearm. Chris now being dragged away from the ropes. Picked up by Ian. Ian running off the ropes. Hits the lariat. Follows it up with the punches to the face now. Just firing away at Chris, but Chris escaping that predicament. Now some kicks to the gut. And Ian, double knee drop to the back. Followed up by an elbow to the knee. But a dragon screw there from Ian. Takes down Chris. I'd like to remind everyone that we are still on the road to the danger pit. Chris going up top. Big diving headbutt, it looks like there. Thought it was a splash, but I guess not. And now, elbow to the back there. Chris going up top. Nope, decides against it. However, elbow to the knee. Low kick missed. Throws Ian right into the corner. Now Chris, kicks him down, and there's the drop kick straight to the face. Then Ian, went for something there. One, two. Kick out of two there by Ian. Chris managing to roll him up there. There's a punch to the face and an arm drag. Ian going up top. Elbow drop. Now dragging Chris away from the ropes. Picks him up. Big slap to the face there from Chris. And now flurry of strikes from Chris takes down Ian. Drags Ian away from the ropes. Pin, goes for a pin again, but still too close. Ian went for a lariat there. He missed. Now Chris thrown into the corner there by Ian. There's a nice hip attack. He tried to follow it up with a lariat. Couldn't quite get him, but he manages a punch right to the back of the head. Now he picks up Chris again. Punch to the gut. Picks him up again. Chris though with a big slap to the face. Ian with a back elbow. There's a drop kick. Straight into a Shining Wizard. Again, shouting out former member of the Chaos Club, sadly retired, Ty Wilson. And he only gets a 2 count off of the Shining Wizard there. And now Ian goes up top, diving headbutt. Dragging Chris away from the ropes. Well, from the corner, I should say. As Chris, the flare strikes straight to the face, the knees to the face, taking down Ian. Now, another flurry of strikes from Chris. Ian's taken down again, but Chris is really trying to catch his breath. Ian dazed, Irish whip. Oh, look at this. Catches him. Nice exploder. And follows it up with an armbar. But look at this. Ryan managing to distract the referee. Taking his attention away from the submission. There's a double accidental smash there from Ian. And a diving headbutt to the back of the head. Now an Irish whip from Chris. And just Ian knocks him down. Both men are exhausted. This match has been grueling, and Chris throwing Ian to the outside, and now look at this Chris just trying to gain his energy, regain his stamina. Same thing with Ian. Ian rolls back in the ring. Super kick there, miss. Oh, Chris, God's last wish. 1, 2, 2.9. Nearly got Ian with God's last wish there with the open palm strike from Ian Andrews, and he might be signaling for the end, but no, instead we get another strike exchange. Chris, oh, big wheel kick there, but a drop kick from Ian. And now let us that twisting armbar again. Ryan distracted the referee last time. And let us Ryan now distracting the referee again. Ian takes down Chris with a dragon screw. And again goes for that armbar where the referee's still distracted. Chris manages to escape from that armbar. Now the flurry of strikes taking it down Ian. Ian picked up, thrown into the corner there. But look at this. Ian with that throw. Manages to counter whatever Chris was trying to do. Now drags him away from the corner, picks him up. Chris throws him into the corner again, lands the low kick, goes up top, diving headbutt to the back of the head. He goes up again, another diving headbutt to the back of the head. Now just trying to catch his breath there. And Ian, gut wrench suplex. Now Ian going up top, diving elbow drop. Now Ian trying to catch his breath. Chris, God's last wish. 1, 2, 2.9, still unable to get the W. There's flurry of strikes there. And Ian, Ujigaroshi. That's got to be it. But look at this. Both Shane and Ryan distracting the referee. And Chris managing to kick out there. And now he throws Ian into the corner, but Ian fights out of there with a boot to the gut. Runs off the ropes. Lariat. And now the twisting armbar. And again, the ref's still distracted. Oh, it doesn't matter, though, because as soon as the ref turns around, Ian picks up the victory, making Chris Omega tap out. Despite the odds stacked against him, Ian Andrews picks up the victory here in this opening contest. What a match. We will be back with the next one. Here we are, folks, back with our next match, and we have Monstro 666 finally back full-time now from his excursion in ACW. ACW claimed that they released him, but it's actually because we recalled him back from excursion. I don't know why they're making it seem like he was signed to them when he wasn't. But anyways, Monstro is in action here tonight. His opponent, one half of the Hyper Combat Pro Tag Team Champions, your local skinhead, Butch. One half of Britain's most hated and, of like I said before, Hyper Combat's Tag Team Champions. Set to defend those belts against Mike and Ryan Anderson. Well, they're not. Well, Mike is not actually. His last name's not Anderson. It's a name that I do not know how to pronounce. But yeah. Anyways, this matchup has begun. There's an elbow to the back there from Monstro. And an elbow to the top of the head. Big shot to the face, though, from Butch. And now Irish whip. And Monstro holds onto the ropes. Tests the strength here. Monstro lands a headbutt. Oh, there's a kick there from Butch. And a slap to the chest. And an elbow to the knee there from Monstro, and Irish whip from Monstro. Butch holds onto the ropes. Now Irish whip. Oh, tries to take down Butch. Not gonna work. DDT. And now Irish whip again from Monstro. Butch holds onto the ropes by an elbow to the knee. And now an elbow to the arm there from Butch. There's a slap to the chest. Elbow to the face there from Monstro, but Butch kicks him right in the face. Now an elbow to the top of the head. Oh, Monstro tries to breathe fire. It does not work. An elbow to the knee there from Monstro. He tries a spin kick. Butch managed to move out of the way there, and an elbow to the top of the head. Irish whip from Butch. Lariat. He thought about running off the ropes again, but shows against the Irish whip from Monstro. Takes down Butch. Look at us firing punches right there. Butch managing to escape that predicament, and he tried for a spear. Did not work. Elbow to the arm there. This TK is on the outside in the corner of his partner. We have a strike exchange, and Butch wins that. Followed up by a stomach claw, but Monstro is right there in the ropes. Now this elbow straight to the chest there from Monstro. He's trying to figure out what to do, but now Butch with some elbows to the face, followed up by a football tackle. Dragging him away from the ropes, picks him up. Oh, another football tackle as Monstro missed that spin kick. And now look at this, Butch rubbing the elbow on the side of the face there. Monstro manages to get away from that. And again, Monstro tries to take him down. Oh, manages to lift him overhead and slam him, though. Thought Butch was going to counter it. Again, there's a flying shoulder tackle from Monstro. And he went for that spin kick. He missed. Irish whip. Big slap to the face. And now Monstro going up top. Senton. Dragging Butch away from the ropes. Picks him up. And now here we go. The punches straight to the face. Here we go. Bionic elbow from Monstro. Now dragging Butch away from the ropes. And there's a half Boston Crab locked in. But Butch manages to get out. And he sweeps the legs of Monstro. And again, rubbing the elbow on the side of the face. No respect whatsoever. And now, elbow straight to the chest there from Monstro. But Butch just crushes his head. And again, rubbing the elbow on the side of the face. Just Monstro skipping that. He lands the spin kick finally. An Irish whip. Oh, reverse throw into the corner. There's a low drop kick from Monstro. He's going up top. Sent onto the back. Butch now. Oh, Cambridge kiss! Out of nowhere, followed up with a spear. Surprised he didn't go for the pin off the Cambridge kiss. Now an Irish whip there from Monstro. A nice kick to the gut. Takes down Butch. Goes up top. Senton to the back. He's going up again. And there's that twisting splash. He's going up again. Another senton to the back. Butch not going for the pin off the Cambridge kiss. There's some upper palm strikes from the local skinhead. And okay, Butch might be calling for the end now. But Monstro throws him to the outside. And here we are on the outside here. Monstro trying to catch his breath. Butch is dazed. Monstro firing off another bionic elbow. He picks up Butch. Oh, Cambridge kiss on the outside. And now Butch has got a steel chair. He jabs Monstro in the gut with it. But Monstro fighting back. Firing off yet another bionic elbow. And this rolls up Butch on the outside. That's not going to help you here, man. No false count anywhere rules. That's Butch just slapping him down. Yeah, he picks up another steel chair. Oh, but Monstro catches him with the fire breath. Now Monstro could be calling for the end. Oh, no, gets his head crushed. Butch picking up a steel chair. Oh, tries to whack him right in the face with it. He somehow missed. And now both men back in the ring. He tries to hit him with the chair again. He missed. Irish whip from Monstro. Kick to the gut. Monstro might be calling for the end. There's a kick to the back of the head there. Spin kick. Followed up by the fire breath. Butch is right back up though. Irish whip from Monstro. Flying shoulder tackle. Monstro trying to catch his breath. Butch now back up to his feet. And here we go. Another strike exchange. Butch. Oh, big kick to the side of the head. Takes down Monstro. He's waiting for Monstro to get up. Oh, and an open palm strike straight to the face. And now look at this steel chair. He jabs Monstro in the back with it. Now the elbows to the face there from Monstro. Again, could be signaling the end of this match here. You never know. Whether the upper palm strikes from Butch. Butch is not going to go down that easy. Drags Monstro away from the ropes. Picks him up. There's a flurry of jabs right there. But there's the flurry of kicks from Monstro. Both men seem to be even. Monstro throwing Butch right into the corner. Now stomping away at him and choking him with the shoe. It's not even a boot. This is a shoe. It's now dragging Butch away from the corner. Picks him up. And look at this. Hell Thunder Bomb. 1, 2, 3. And Monstro picks up the victory. I think Butch got a little too cocky there. During that match, he should have pinned him off the Cambridge kiss when he hit it in the ring. But Nonetheless, Monstro picks up a victory, and we'll be back with some more action here, folks. So, it seems to me that the challengers for our Carnage Dojo tag titles are a team that are apparently monsters made in America. Well, the American-made monsters are going to meet monsters of my own, and they shall know the meaning of what it truly means to be a monster. Brute and Tyrant are going to ragdoll them around, rip their limbs apart, and leave nothing but a trail of blood. Better run and hide, American-made monsters, because if you think you guys are monsters, then you're going to bear witness to abominations in the ring. Alright, folks, we are back with our next match, and strong words there from Dr. Payne. Heading into the danger pit as the Terran Lab take on the American-made monsters for the Carnage Dojo tag titles. But here we have the Internet Championship on the line, Alice Black, the rookie of the women's side of things, who has been putting on impressive matches, taking on the Carnage Dojo Internet Champion, the Psycho Genius, Gregory Wilock, the man who somehow managed to best Drew Morgan and become Internet Champion, is now here to put his title on the line against Alice. Can Alice become Internet Champion, or is it staying with Gregory? Let's find out as this matchup begins. And there's an elbow to the chest there from Alice. And an elbow to the back of the head, followed up by a knee drop. Clubbing blow to the back there from Gregory and an elevated Boston Crab, but Alice gets out of there. Tries to throw a kick, she missed, unfortunately, now elbows to the face. Gregory dragging her away from the ropes, and it's that modified sharpshooter. But Alice manages to escape, and there's an elbow to the back. Goes for a pin off of that. It's way too early, though. Now an elbow to the face from Alice, and now an elbow to the back there from Gregory, and now another elevated Boston Crab. But Alice quickly escaping that. Irish whip, but Alice holds onto the ropes. Irish whip, no, reverse from Alice. Oh, she gets bodied though by Gregory, but manages to kick him in the face. And tried for a slap there, but unfortunately Gregory blocked it. And now an elbow to the back. Gregory thought about running off the ropes, decided against it. An elbow to the chest there from Alice, followed up by a double axe handle smash. Picks him up, big kick to the chest. An elbow to the back of the head there from Gregory, and here we go, strike exchange. Alice managing to win that. She's going up top. And there's diving headbutt. No, she missed. And there's a bow and arrow stretch from Gregory now. But Alice quickly getting out of that. Oh, and a backspin kick there from Gregory connects. Elbow to the back though from Alice. Picks up Gregory, tries to go for a lariat. And now throws Gregory into the corner, lands the kick to the face. Gregory though with some elbows. Takes her down, goes for a pin. One. Only a 1 count. And now there's elbows to the face there from Alice, followed up by an STF. It's not enough though as Gregory gets out of it. And there's a flurry of kicks there from Alice, taking Gregory down, goes for a pin. One. Only a 1 count. Just throw a chop there, she missed. And there's a double handle smash by Gregory, runs off the ropes, elbow drop to the back. Elbow to the back of the head though from Alice, picks up Gregory. Oh, but Gregory just falling on top of her. Big slap to the face there from Alice. Oh! Thought about running off the ropes, instead ran right into the referee. Ref is down, there's an elbow to the back. Gregory runs off the ropes, elbow drop to the back. And now an elbow to the chest there by Alice, followed up by a flurry of kicks. Drags Gregory away from the ropes, runs off the ropes herself, and there's that running swanton. Irish whip though from Gregory. A big slap right to the face. Picks her up, and a spin kick to the face. Oh, man, here we go, pendulum swing. Alice refusing to give up there. And there's a flurry of jabs from Alice. Throws Gregory into a corner. She going for here, body splash. Followed up by a kick to the gut. And Gregory, death to integrity! Might be it. but Alice is too close to the ropes. Now Alice dragging Gregory away from the ropes, picks him up, runs off the ropes, sliding lariat. And now Gregory thrown into the corner there. And now, oh, Alice with a nice rolling capo kick. Drives Gregory away from the corner, picks him up. But there's the upper palm strikes from Gregory. And picks up Alice, telling her to come on and bring it. Irish whip from Alice. And a sling blade. Followed up by an elbow drop. A punch to the gut there from Gregory. Another Irish whip from Alice. And there's a clothesline. But Gregory's right back up, though. With Alice throwing him into the corner. And once again, another rolling capo kick. She's going up top. Diving headbutt to the back of the head. Connects that time. Now dragging him away from the corner. And now deciding to throw him right back into the corner. Into the tree of woe. And this big chop to the knee. Going up top. Elbow drop to the back there. Gregory back up to his feet. DDT from Alice. Drags Gregory away from the ropes. That could be it. 1, 2, 2.9. We nearly had a new Carnage Dojo Internet Champion. And here we go. Strike exchange back and forth. Gregory spinning chop to Alice. But she comes back with a rolling elbow. To win the exchange. Oh, Gregory. Death to integrity. Connects once again. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Alice. How? There's a flurry of kicks from Alice, and now she's rallying the crowd behind her. But Gregory, with the upper palm strikes, takes her down. Goes for a pin. 1, 2. 2.9. Almost had her. That is STF from Alice. Could this be it? Gregory manages to escape the hold. Throws Alice into the corner. But Alice counters it with a DDT. But she's too exhausted to try and take advantage. Both competitors back up, and oh, Gregory one more time. Death to integrity. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. And that does it. Gregory Wilock retains the Internet Championship. What a match that was, folks. But Gregory Wilock still your Internet Champion, and we'll be back with our main event. Alright, folks, here we are with the main event. 6-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the #1 contender for the Carnage Dojo World Championship. We have the Monarch Malik Masawa, Sakusaku Saito, Ricardo Garcia, the debuting T-Ray, Matt Blood, former Carnage Dojo World Champion, Big Brother Carl, and for some reason Mal is here, and he's in this match. I don't know how he managed to get a spot, but he did. Anyways, T-Ray is from the ghetto of, I believe, Chicago. I could be wrong about that. He's part of a group called Ghetto Strong Style. They were created by a guy who's part of a gang in that area called GSS, aka Get Straight Strikes. That's that's what their gang was called, Get Straight Strikes. And Mal and Big Brother Carl are going at it seems. But this is an interesting matchup. Mal and Malik Masawa in the same ring. Never thought I'd see that happen. There's a double team concerto on the Monarch Malik Masawa. Good lord. We got over the top rope. We have the rules: over the top rope, pinfall submission, standard Carnage Dojo Battle Royal rules. A low blow there by Carl to Sakusaku Saito. Matt Blood and Malik Masawa having a strike exchange. That's interesting. Matt seemingly got the best of that. We haven't seen Matt Blood since he lost the title to Wataru Saiba. And he's been gone from Carnage Dojo for a bit due to the thing that occurred between him and Zach when Matt defended the title against Zach at Thanks Beating in that landmine death match. Zach has recovered and has appeared for PPWA, losing to Michael G. Morgan last year. So hopefully things go better for Zach this year. We do hope to see him in Carnage Dojo sometime in the near future. We really did not expect to see Mal show up here. So get an opportunity at a world title here, and he's getting elbowed straight to the chest there by Ricardo, and man, this is so chaotic. I don't know who's going to be the first one eliminated. Mal's trapped in a submission there, it seems. Malik's got Matt on the corner and just plants his face down into the mat. Oh, discus Lariat from Big Brother Carl catching Mal. My God. This match, so hectic, so crazy. Upper strike. Moonsault off the top rope to Mal by Matt Blood. A low blow from Carl to T-Ray. Carl running off the ropes. Nope. Arm drag. Stomach claw from T-Ray onto Matt Blood. Not enough, though. Mal just hitting knees to the back of Ricardo's head. Jesus Christ. This is insanely hectic. I have no idea who's going to be the first one eliminated here in this matchup. Flurry of strikes. Oh, Matt Blood with a knee bar on Mal. God, it is absolute pandemonium in this ring, folks. Mal's got a submission on Ricardo, not Matt. Matt just broke up that submission. Trying to double team Mal. That's not going to work. Slash to the face there from Carl onto Matt. Oh, Matt was trying to go for the twist of fate on T-Ray, I think, and there's a 2 count from somewhere. And Mal picks up Malik, hits him with that power bomb. 1, 2, 2.9. Malik was nearly the first one eliminated. Away Malik. Oh, tries to throw Mal over the top rope. Mal hangs on. And now look at this torture rack by Carl onto T-Ray. Now Mal rolling. Just nice armbar there. Jesus Christ. Needs a groin. Look at this Mal stomping the hell out of Carl there. Meanwhile, oh, Carl nearly thrown over the top rope there by Mal. Mal with an eye rake. And now Carl thrown right into Mal in the corner there. Mal just stomping the hell out of him again. And there's that choke slam from Sakasaka Saito, but Malik Masawa turns it into a Boston Crab. He gets super kicked by T-Ray. And kicked down there. Just like I said, bow and arrow stretch looks like from T-Ray and onto Malik there. Strike exchanges going on left, right, and center. Jesus Christ. And now look at this. Wow, Malik, Ricardo, and T-Ray beating down Mal. And Matt Blood, almost eliminated, but he hangs on. It's too close to the ropes there for that armbar by Mal. It's crazy to see Mal here in Carnage Dojo again after nearly losing to Butch. 1, 2, 2.9 there on that pin by on Matt Blood. Malik Masawa nearly eliminated by Ricardo Garcia. Mal just hitting knees to the top of the head of Sakasaka Saito. And Matt Blood's the first one eliminated. Choke slam from Saito onto Ricardo. And there's T-Ray with a shoulder tackle. Jesus Christ. Matt Blood, the first one eliminated. That is gotta suck. Since he's the only one in this match who is a former Carnage Dojo World Champion. He would, I know more than anything, he would love a shot at that belt again. Ricardo Garcia eliminated by Malik Masawa. Spinning chop there by T-Ray. And now Sakasaka Saito eliminated by Malik Masawa. Rolling armbar there by Mal. We have the final 4. It's all the African Americans, it seems like. Well, that's crazy. Discus Lariat there by Carl onto T-Ray and a snapmare. Could you imagine if T-Ray makes his debut here in Carnage Dojo and managed to get a world title shot? What that would do for him. That was a low blow. That's Boston Crab. Mal makes it towards the ropes. Mal. Brainbuster to Malik. T-Ray holds on. And now Mal running off the ropes. There's a lariat. And T-Ray again holding on for his life there. What the hell is this? Oh, what a face buster there from Carl. And now Mal is eliminated by Carl. T-Ray, Malik, and Carl, the final 3. Malik just sent running off the ropes there. T-Ray with some upper palm strikes to Carl. Went for a super kick there, he missed. Irish whip. Irish whips all around. Everyone's running crisscross applesauce. T-Ray with a flurry of jabs to Malik. And then Carl with discus lariat. He gets super kicked right in the back of the head by T-Ray. Punch to the gut from Carl. T-Ray throws him into the corner, football tackle. T-Ray. Oh, what another super kick. Malik, though, throws T-Ray out of the ring. He's eliminated. It's down to Malik and Carl. And Carl throws out Malik. And Big Brother Carl is the #1 contender for the Carnage Dojo World title. What a match that was. Holy shit. We have our #1 contender for the Carnage Dojo World title. Thank you all for watching. We will see you all next time.